Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Strap up your headgear and try not to hit the mat too hard. This is Takedown Tuesday with Nebraska Wrestling National Champion Ridge Lovett.
Oh my goodness, it hits up. Short time, right down to the wire. Time. And the drought is over. Nebraska with a national champion for the first time since 2011. What started in Post Falls, Idaho, is punctuated in Philadelphia. Ridge Lovett in his 6th year, a title winner.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Powered by Stevens & Smith Construction and the Teammates Mentoring Program. With your look inside Husker Wrestling, here is your host, Ridge Lovett.
Welcome to Takedown Tuesday with Husker Wrestling on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Ridge Lovett. With me today is two-time All-American, Caleb Smith. But first, I'd like to tell you about our sponsor, Stevens & Smith Construction. Takedown Tuesday on 93.7 The Ticket is sponsored by Stevens & Smith Construction. Stevens & Smith Construction is an employee-owned company with nearly 250 employees with over 2,000 years of service combined. They lead the industry as a full-service concrete company specializing in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. Stevens & Smith has locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City. You can learn more today at stevenssmith.com. If you got any comments or questions, you can be a part of the show by texting our starter Heyman Jewelers text line at 402-464-5685 or by leaving a comment on our Facebook, X, or YouTube stream. What's up, baby? How you doing?
What's up? Doing good. Glad to be here.
Mm-hmm. Been a while since we had you on.
I know, it's been a minute.
When was the last time?
Definitely before Nationals, before we went crazy on them.
Before Nationals?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you haven't been in here in a grip.
I know, it's been a minute.
But yeah, Nationals is good. You
great.
were doing your thing, back to winning those matches in overtime.
Oh, yeah.
Man, how many is that?
Bro, I think Manny was talking about, I think he said like 7.
In the last two
Seven
NCAA
or
tournaments?
something like that, yeah.
7 or 8
Yeah.
overtime matches.
Yeah.
Only one loss?
I want to say, yeah, only one.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I
bro.
know. That's pretty
good.
decent numbers.
Man, dragging them into deep
crazy.
waters.
I try to make them quit.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they don't want that smoke, and then they just show me. That's what I love about it.
You were maximizing your TV time.
Hey, I'm trying to get my fans right.
Man.
That's for y'all. That's for y'all. Y'all think it's for me, but it's really for y'all.
Man, 7-minute match and 3 minutes in overtime. You using that
Hey,
whole time.
If you had to go get a snack or something, you missed it in the beginning. I'm there at the end, baby. Just stick around. I'm gonna show you something.
I don't know if anybody has more on the mat time at Nationals than you do.
Probably not.
That's
Yeah.
the last 2 years. There's no one that's had
Nah.
7 or 8 overtime matches.
Yeah.
Man, but finding a way to win. That's something that we talk about in the room a lot, right? Is just put yourself in a position to win and just finding a way, right? Not like every single match is not always going to go the way that you plan, right? It's kind of like you get into a fight, the plan goes out the window once you get punched in the face.
For real.
Right? So it's like you're wrestling, you go out there with a little game plan. I want to get to this attack. I want to get on top, get a turn. Right? It doesn't always go that way.
Nah.
So sometimes you got to drag it out late.
Yeah, you got to improvise. When it don't work, just get tough. And if you don't get tough, then you better figure something out.
That's something that I think our team's really good at is in those big time moments when it's who's tougher.
Yeah.
Right. We come out on top in a lot of those. The biggest one that stands out to me, well, you obviously, but then Vandy.
Vandy, too. Yeah.
Vandy's just a tough kid.
Just look at the Michigan match. That was like his opener to the world.
Coming out party.
Yeah. When he hit that roll, you're like, dang, how did he do that? And he was so calm. Like you said, our team, they always just find a way to rise up.
Just giving
to the
himself a
clutch moment.
chance.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember what the exact situation was.
Bro,
if it was tied.
It was tied. We watched this the other day, actually, because he's my roommate. So shout out Vandy. And it was tied. 1-1, I think, was the score. He's getting ridden out, and he has to get out, and I think it was like 6 or 10 seconds. And if he doesn't get out, he loses the match because he'll get riding time. Will be a minute. Vandy does his roll at 58 seconds.
Somersault. Just dove.
Right underneath the dude. The dude goes flying right by him, has no clue where Vandy's at. Vandy looks at the clock. He's like, oh, my gosh, I just clutched up. Starts celebrating. Husker Nation goes crazy.
That one was good. That might be one of my favorite duels that we've had.
Dude, I think that is my favorite duel. That's the one I always talk about.
The only one that I think might be better than that would have been Ohio State my freshman year.
Oh, I heard about that.
That one was crazy.
I heard about
Came
that.
down to the very last match.
That was heavyweight, right?
No, we started at 74. Mikey Labs went first, and Zay White went last.
Yeah.
and Zay White pinned Ethan Smith in overtime to
Crazy.
seal it. Oh, it was
Crazy.
insane. Duel was tied. It was like 18-18 going into the last match. It was every single match was a heater. Mikey beat Caleb Romero in overtime.
Dang.
Venzi had a tight one. Schultz had a tight one. Heavyweight was tight. It was like every single match all the way through was a barn burner.
They were scrapping.
I wrestled Jordan Decatur. That was the first time I wrestled
Really?
him after I lost to him at Fargo.
That's crazy.
I lost to him at Fargo 2 years before that in the finals. And then we didn't wrestle the next year. He didn't go to Fargo. But then we wrestled. We were both true freshmen. We wrestled at 33.
How strong was he right then? Was he cramping during the match?
I was cramping, bro.
You
I was
were?
cutting crazy weight. I was dying.
I wonder who was
weight.
cutting more because he was big.
He
Looked
missed
like
weight
that.
at Big Tens.
That's what I thought.
That year, he missed weight.
He was swole.
Maybe it was day 2 at Big Tens. He
Something
missed
like
weight.
that, yeah.
The next year, I know he for sure didn't make it.
I know too.
Next
Yeah.
year, he didn't make it.
Yeah,
didn't
no.
make weight. But that year, he was cutting a bunch of weight, and he was always hard for me to wrestle.
He's
Fast,
seemed like
explosive,
quick.
and like
He's athletic for
super
sure.
athletic, super
Yeah.
strong, blast doubles, lots of fakes. And I was walking around like, ooh, 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 every time he would fake. But I got a reversal with 25 seconds left and a right out to win. In the back of the video, there was a guy holding the baby, and he dropped the baby to jump up in the air. It was crazy.
No, that's crazy.
Woo, kid falls off his lap. I was like, this is insane. Once I was watching the
That's
video
crazy.
after, I was hyped. But that one might be my favorite duel ever.
That is
The Ohio
lit.
State duel my freshman year was sick, but the Michigan duel,
The Michigan duel was bumping, and it was at home. That's what I
Mhm.
think made it like so electric. It just we're basically partying on them the whole time. And they had just beat Iowa, right? Or was that the year after?
no,
It was the year after.
that was the year before that.
Yeah,
They beat
that's what I
Iowa.
meant.
But when we beat them, did I wrestle Gomez?
No, actually, that was the year they beat Iowa.
Did I wrestle Gomez?
They beat Iowa the weekend before, yes.
Yes. Okay.
And then
yeah.
everybody went and wrestled just crazy because they beat number 2 Iowa at the time, and then we were like, oh, we got to wrestle them next week, and we didn't back down
No, we showed up that week.
for real.
We showed up that week. That was a good one. That
That was
was
a
a
great
good
one.
duel. Who'd you wrestle? D'Agostino?
Yeah, D'Agostino. The first time I beat him, bro. So he put me out of nationals. He was my last match that I wrestled at App State before I transferred here. Put me out of nationals. That was my first time wrestling him again, and I was like, dang, like he already beat me once. But usually, if you beat me one time, it's gonna be really hard for you to beat me twice. I don't lose to people twice that often, and so I knew going in, it's gonna be tough. And he wrestles just weird, bro. Like he keeps his hips back. I don't know. He just wrestles weird, goofy.
Beard is gross.
Yeah, the beard. I thought the beard was gonna get me that time.
Yeah.
Nah.
You reversed him at the end to win.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
at the end of the second. So I tried to do it at the end of the first, and then we got in the same position in the beginning of the second period, and then I reversed him.
And put him on his back. Yeah. That
And then
was a
we were
good
going
one.
crazy after that.
That started it off. See, and that's why it's so important to have a 25-pounder who can really get it kick-started,
You got to have a good start.
right? Because when Thompson was at 25, he was doing a good job. He'd get us rolling. Then Liam came in, same thing. Liam, Energizer Bunny, going out there, getting us going. We got Mr. Swag Surfing over here,
Uh-huh.
coming out, getting the party started, right? When you get those first couple weights, like every year I try to get out to at least like cadet or junior duels and help coach out there. And I tell the guys on the team, like, winning is contagious. If you can get it started good, right? 25, 33, and then you get Brock, me, Trelly, Tofi, right?
Murder's Row right there, just so
Murder's
you
Row.
know.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But getting it started early, because right after coming off a loss at 25, then the 33-pounder is like, dang,
He's
he
nervous,
just lost.
yeah.
I have to go out there and get this one back. He doesn't wrestle well. Boom. Now you're down 2 matches, 8 left. All right, we're going to have to rattle off 5 of the 8
Right.
to put ourselves in contention for this duel. So having a hot start is so important.
It is.
It helps so much, man. I appreciate you always coming
I'm
out,
glad
showing
I
out,
could.
getting everybody up on their feet, getting going. All right, because that's really big. Because winning really is contagious.
It is. But so is losing. So, I mean, like you said, it depends on how you start. And even if let's say you don't win, the biggest thing that I thought of as a 25-pounder is I know it's my job to start us off right. So if I don't win, I got to make it close enough to where they know I could have won. Or like, it's like, dang, like, I don't know how Caleb lost that. Like, it was just this close. If he had 10 more seconds, like, you had to give your teammates hope. And that's what I always thought.
And when you can really see that is like when, because we have it every single year where as a team we have a bad duel.
For sure.
Right. One year it was NDSU. NDSU had a really good team that year.
I
They
heard
all
about
ended
it,
up
yeah.
transferring and went all over the place. Caliendo. They had the other kid, the P-Rob would always wrestle that went to Iowa.
I thought it was Caliendo.
Nope. There was a different
It
one.
was
I can't remember his name. But Caliendo was there.
Too.
Their 57-pounder was really good. They had DeAnthony Parker at 97. He was, or 84. He was really tough. Right, their heavyweight was pretty tough. They had dudes.
They had a good team.
George Miller at 41.
Yeah.
Like their whole team, they had some dudes. Right, and if you can put together 5 wins, you can win any duel. And,
that's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
Or 4 pins.
Right, one year it was them. 1 year it was Purdue. The Purdue duel. Well, the NDSU duel. Lenny was out with shingles. I was redshirting. I think Brock was sick, and I can't remember what else happened. But the Lenny shingles thing was crazy.
That sounds, yeah.
But then we lost to Purdue 1 year. We had like 4 or 5 kids out with COVID.
That's crazy.
It was like COVID came through, and it was like half our lineup.
So the year I came, I think it might have been like the Iowa duel. We only won 2 matches. Vandy lost. No, Vandy won because I wrestled Ayala.
Mm-hmm.
And then you won.
And I won. Yep.
Rough day.
That was a rough day. Right. I've been on.
But we bounced back, though.
We did bounce back, though.
I mean.
See, then the last year it was UNI.
Yeah.
Team came out. We just didn't wrestle well. Because, like, even at Penn State, like, we only won 2 matches, but we were competitive and we were in every single match.
Yeah, they knew. Everybody knew, like, dang, this could happen.
There wasn't a single match that it was like we were out of it. Like, oh, yeah, we were outclassed there. There wasn't a single one of those.
No.
We were competitive in every match, which that's important when you're in those big duels. It's that it gives you hope. It gives you confidence. Like, we were 2 points from winning every single match.
Yeah.
If each person can get 2 points better by the end of the year, we can win that duel.
Yeah, exactly. Can win a national title. It's that simple.
It is that simple. Just being able to 1% every day.
Exactly.
You can just get better at one thing. Right, that's why I like getting hands on the young bucks, like getting in their wrestling. I wrestled with Abdi today.
Yeah.
Yep. When we were doing leg defense or finishing through leg defense, and I would give them all these different feels and be like, hey, like when you're here, just climb the leg, get the foot off the mat, every time. All right, it's gonna be hard to finish when my legs on the mat. I can do all kinds of stuff. When I can use that foot, if you get it up in the air, I'm wrestling off 1 foot. The leg defense is gonna be a lot harder. Right, and he was figuring out little things. And it's easier to help the younger guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, because you can wrestle pretty basic and do really well in high school.
Well, they don't know, like, all the small details.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in the SoCon, it was just make this dude tired, go try to beat him up. And I was beating up everybody. And I wasn't even that good back then. Obviously, I was pretty decent, but I was just a competitor. Then when I came here, like, I'm like, oh, snap, I got to actually pay attention to the technique. Like, my defense is important. I got to make sure I'm doing these small little details because that's what wins big matches.
Big 10 matches.
For real. And that's why I started studying your film. And I was like, dang, okay, so Rich does this. I ask you questions all the time. You know that. But, like, that's really what makes the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what decides if you're going to be elite national champ or you're not. If people knew that at a younger age, I think that America would be way closer to Russia. But I feel sometimes we focus on, like, oh, I have to work hard and do all this stuff.
Well, a big part of it is that those guys are wrestling freestyle their entire life.
Yeah, like
they don't
even know what folk style is. We would smash them in folk style.
Absolutely, they wouldn't be able to get off the bottom.
No, they wouldn't.
And you see that with kids who come from other countries and come wrestle in America. They do okay on their feet.
Yeah, they're pretty decent. That's where
scrambling starts happening, right? Because in freestyle, you're not allowed to go to your back at all. Anytime you go to your back, that's points for the other guy. But in folk style, if there's no control, you can be rolling around on your back, doing somersaults, backflips, doing all kinds of stuff.
And they don't understand some of the, like, locking hands and stuff.
Right. There's some little rule differences, but I feel like, well, obviously we adapt really well.
Yeah.
Right. We start wrestling freestyle part-time. Third, fourth grade.
Well, I started in, like, 9th grade.
9th grade, you started wrestling freestyle?
Yeah.
See,
I think 10th grade or 9th grade might have been my first freestyle tournament. I did hit a 5 though my first Greco tournament. I had no clue what I was doing. I just it was
straight
crazy.
Back. Get them out of there. I started wrestling freestyle in 3rd grade.
Yeah, that's
3rd grade was when I started.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
we got a lot of practice really fast because Western Regionals, we used to go down there and we'd have like 60, 70 kids in a bracket, and it was ladder brackets. So you wrestle the guy above you, wrestle the guy below you, above you.
Kind of round robin-ish?
Yeah, exactly. If you lose a match, you can still win the tournament. You can win the tournament with a loss. Right? Then and it was based off points. Like a pin was 6 or 5.
So it's criteria based.
Yeah, it was 5, 4, 3. A pin is 5, a tech is 4, and a decision is 3. If you get teched and you score a point, you get 1 point added to your score at the end. and then whoever has the most points, or if someone's undefeated, they win. But if two people have a loss, whoever has the most pins and the most techs, they'll be number one. The other person will be number two. And then you wrestle the number one on the top wrestles number two from the bottom. Number one from the bottom wrestles number two from the top, and then the winners wrestle in the finals. So it goes into like a 4-man bracket for first, second, third.
Yeah. You hit any headlocks back then?
Only in Greco.
Only in Greco?
I didn't.
Were you a thrower back then?
Not like I am now.
Really?
Not like I am.
My first freestyle tournament, I remember telling my coaches, like, I stayed up last night watching some freestyle highlight videos. When you see the highlight videos, you're seeing like throws and all this cool stuff. I said, I'm going to go try to throw this person. And they said, Caleb, don't do that. Like, it's just regular wrestling. Like, don't get too ahead of yourself. Okay. I go in there. He shoots on me. As soon as he shoots on me, pull him up, try to lateral him. I give him 4. And then I try to do it again. That's another 4. I'm down 8-0. I'm like, oh, I'm looking at them. They're like, what are you doing? Just wrestle.
Just go wrestle.
I go take the dude down, tech him, and I'm like, oh. They said, see, that's what happens when you wrestle. It's not, you don't got to throw. I was like, I didn't realize that. I'm trying to make a highlight reel. What'd I tell you? You can't have a highlight reel if you don't hit cool moves.
Exactly. Right? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it gets you in trouble, though.
Sometimes it pays off.
It does. Sometimes it does pay off. You get on the highlight, you do something real cool. But this year at UNI, I went out there looking for a highlight.
Yeah, you did.
I got tired, bro. I picked that kid up and spiked him like 4 or 5 times.
I was cooking him.
Gassed.
Yeah, honestly, that one surprised me.
I tired myself out, right? But
also like
cutting your weight the right way.
Yeah, I did not.
Neither did I. That was our bad duel this year.
Yeah,
everybody
we knew it going into though.
Everyone was kind of like ho hum. We were riding in vans on the way over there. Wasn't comfortable. Everyone was kind of frustrated and upset.
Nobody was cutting their weight focused as we should have been. I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say that we didn't take them serious, but from a locked in on what we need to do, we just weren't there.
Right, and that it kind of goes back to the start us off right and get it rolling, right? Because did you lost that one?
I started us off wrong. I lost 3-5.
What about Van D?
And then Van D won. Actually, no, because he wrestled Farber, and I don't know if he beat Farber that duel.
I think
he lost to him by 1. Or he beat him by 1 of the 2.
Then Brock lost to Happel.
Yeah.
And then because I remember I was sitting on the side of the mat. I was like, I'm going to go pin this kid in the first period. Yeah. I'm getting off the mat. I'm going to go get a 6.
You better go tech that dude.
See, if I would, it's the same thing. If you just focus on wrestling and not doing all the cool moves, I would have teched him.
Yeah.
I was cooking him.
Is it Brock lost in some crazy thing? He had a cradle or something? Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah, a lot of stuff goes wrong. But then when you start off with 3 losses, maybe Van D won. I can't remember.
He might have. It was close. I know it was
close. He was super tired at the end. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Everybody
got gas. But also, that's one thing that people don't talk about is just the fans. Like, we give our fans a lot of credit, but the opposing fans, like when we were there, that was a pretty loud. It was a cool environment. See, I didn't think that was going to be like
they used to be way better.
Really?
When we would wrestle them in West Gym, which ended up getting torn down last year, the year before, they tore down West Gym.
Yeah, they said they were making that new facility or something.
Yep, because they're where they train.
Yeah, it was they completely separate. Yeah, they built that from ground up.
Someone gave them that facility, and they turned it into a wrestling room. They put up all their own pads. They moved the mats over, wall mats, all that stuff. But West Gym was smaller than your high school gym.
Really,
it was tight, and it would be.
But those are some of the best environments.
It was so loud.
That's how App State. We literally were in just a small gym, but everybody would be up on the sides, and then there was bleachers, and you were like people are all in it. It was so loud.
That's exactly how West Gym was. It was insane.
It was literally this awesome.
It was so tight and so packed, and they oversold it. There was people standing.
Standing room. Yeah, exactly. That's what we had. But those type of duels, they feel more intense just because it's so loud, because it's so small.
Tight. You get taken down, you slide off the edge of the mat, and it's like you're landing on people's feet.
Yeah, you're looking at the people and like, oh snap, there's my mom. She just saw me get taken down. I better whoop some cheeks. I gotta do something.
Man, I lost my match there.
For real.
That was my first match after I pulled my red shirt.
Wow.
I lost that match. I think I lost 5 straight. No.
Yeah, you had a little rough patch.
Well, I lost that one, and then I bounced back in Vegas.
Yeah.
Vegas was my coming out party.
I remember.
I was turning up on everybody.
I was hoping you won. I was like, this dude's going crazy right now.
I was smacking kids in cradles, left and right. All Americans, top 10 ranked, didn't matter. Everyone was getting turned.
Everybody knew Ridge Lovett is going to throw legs, and he's going to try to cradle you.
It was
So
working.
watch out.
It
It was
was working. It was
working.
working way better when I was younger. Those kids weren't ready for it.
Because
Now they be
you're too
scouting
strong.
me. Now they're scouting like crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
But Vegas was good. I lost in the semis. I made it to at least the semis every time I went to Vegas.
I don't know. If
I lost in
I
the
might have made
semis twice.
I don't even know if I made it to the semis.
when you beat Leon. Was that in the
I don't know if
quarters?
that was the semis or the quarters. It might have been. It could have been the semi. Nah, because Tanner Jordan was not in the finals, bro.
Mm-mm. I don't remember.
But I lost to him in overtime. He choked me out.
Yeah, out cold.
Yeah. Like cold enough to where when I came to, like I was like, oh, the match is over. Like I was he had a front head and my arm was like this and I couldn't move. And I started picking my head up and they're like, shake hands. I'm like, all right.
Dang. Okay.
I will never lose the overtime, especially to him ever again. I don't like losing people twice. It's personal after that.
Mhm.
But then we wrestled like, I don't know. I think we wrestled 4 times after that. 2 of them were in overtime.
4-0.
Yeah, after I didn't
There we
lose to him
go.
ever again.
Come on, man. That's what I'm
Come on.
talking about. Hey, that Jordan Burroughs said it best.
For real.
Say, I will never lose to somebody 2 times.
Yeah.
You might be able to sneak one. If you sneak one, it will not happen.
You
again.
better celebrate that one. That's how I feel. Like, there's only been one person that I've lost to twice this season, and that would be Luke Littledahl.
Really all stuff.
Yeah, he's real good. And
What
he's young.
what does he do that makes him good?
Right. Thing is, he's just so smart in how he wrestles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when he's wrestling you, he doesn't want to score, but he's always faking. He's always moving his hands. He makes it look like he's doing a lot of work. In reality, he's not doing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're chasing him most of the time, at least when I wrestle him. Like, when he wrestles other people, he's shooting on them 2,000 times. When I wrestle him, he's just using his speed and his fakes to try to catch me off balance and catch me walking into him, and then he'll shoot on me. I'm like, dang, like that was good.
That
He's
is
patient.
frustrating, right? That's something that I've talked about with Trelly, and I've talked about it on the show here as well. Is once you start having success, people wrestle you completely different.
Completely different.
It's one of 2 ways. They either come out and their guns blazing, like, yeah, we're gonna see, we're gonna come out and wrestle,
Yeah.
or it's okay. Let's really strategize. Let's keep it close. We don't need to give up any unnecessary points. We don't need to expend any extra energy.
Yeah.
Let's
Don't get in bad
just
position.
try to keep it close the whole time and sneak it at the end. Which I think that's a cowardly way to wrestle.
I think so too. But Penn State kills everybody with that. There's only a few people on their lineup that I truly believe wrestle to score a lot of points. And we can tell who that is.
Mm.
And then there's some people who wrestle to not make mistakes. And
You can definitely see who that is.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Right. There's a big difference between Penn State at 41 and 65.
yeah. But like you said, it depends on who they wrestle. Like, 41. Well, I'm not going to say no names, but we're just going to use that example. That person wrestles to not lose whenever he's wrestling Brock. But if he goes and wrestles somebody that's not Brock,
even then, those are tight matches.
sometimes.
He doesn't really ever score more than he needs.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
Brock talked to him about it. He's like, "You're so
Yeah,
good.
he did
Why
say
don't
that.
Why don't you go score more
He
points?"
said, I don't need to.
I only
Something
need,
like that.
If I can get a takedown in the first, like I'm gonna win.
That's what
You're not gonna score 4 points on me. You might be able to score 2, but I'm gonna get riding time. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna get away. So I have 5 points. You have to score 6 to win.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, okay, I guess that is one way to think about it.
Right.
Stall camp 1-0.
Yeah.
But
That's what makes our team so elite. Like, I feel like if somebody on our team, if you had to choose a way to win or lose, and Travell talks about this all the time, win with courage, lose with courage, no matter what. We're going to choose the person who's going to go out there, and let's say he's up by 2 and he shoots and he loses because he took their shot. We'd rather have that than the person who's just, I'm up by 2, let me run away. Like, that's boring.
mm-hmm.
If you're winning, go dominate, maybe take another shot.
Part of the reason that we were breaking our attendance records this year, breaking our attendance records last year, right? And the reason that we're putting butts in the seats
because I hit the Dougie.
Because you hit the Dougie.
Yeah,
That's for
okay,
sure
okay.
one. That's for sure one. But because we wrestle an exciting style,
Yeah,
we're going to go try to score points. We're going to go try to win matches,
exactly.
right? In big time matches, Big Ten finals, Big Ten semis, NCAA semis, NCAA finals, right? Those matches are more, all right, that's strategic.
Yeah, until you're
Okay.
Brock Hardy, you can pin somebody in a cradle in 20 seconds.
Until you catch somebody in
That's
cradle,
what I'm
right? But
saying.
that's a part of the game plan,
It is.
right? Come at him, right? We're going to start winning the hand fight. When he panic shoots, right, we're looking to score. Whether it's a cradle, whether it's a takedown, we're looking to score points. He shoots, I'm going to score.
Yeah,
We're ready for that.
no matter what.
Right? Especially at 41, 49 on our team, right? Yeah, shoot, come grab my legs.
Yeah, my
We just
favorite
wrestle.
move that you would hit this season was definitely the leg half.
Leg half?
Yeah.
Stepping over their head.
Yeah, or the bar. But the leg half was like, I just
Right?
knew as soon as it happened, I was like, dang, bro. Hey, everybody, let's stand up. Let's get Ridge ready to high five when he comes off the mat.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like, we do cool moves, funny moves, like whatever we're doing stuff. We're wrestling to score points, trying to be fun.
For real.
Right?
I tried that 360 a couple times.
Bad. When you hit the 360 the first time,
everybody said, "Oh, they ain't never seen that." Like,
spin over their back.
That's what we're trying to get, though. We want to be the program that's like, "Oh, snap! I don't know what he did, but I'm going to try that for a week until I figure it out." Like,
exactly,
okay.
Right? And that's what's going to put butts in the seats is wrestling that exciting style, trying to go out and score points. Because just like you were saying, the guys that try to hold on to wins, a lot of times they start to fall off a little bit. Where we see the most success is kids who go out and send it. Messenbrink, every single person knows that he's going to come out and he's going to fake 100 times. He's going to shoot 60 times, right? He's going to come out and fake shot, fake
and he don't even want 60. He just wants 5 shots.
He just wants 5, but he's going to rattle off 60. And he'll get in, bail, come back out.
That's what I'm saying. That's literally what Lil Dog does. That's what makes them elite. They don't stop. So they run into somebody where they have to stop.
Man. And hopefully that's going to be us.
That's cool.
We'll get right into more of that. More Takedown Tuesday coming at you next on 93.7 The Ticket.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's schwisow.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs has been a trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloffs.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Roll-Offs, cleanup made simple.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
With your look inside Husker Wrestling, here is your host, Ridge Lovett, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Takedown Tuesday with Husker Wrestling on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Ridge Lovett. With me today, the kid from North Carolina, two-time All-American, Caleb Smith. And so, season wrapped up, right? We had a great Nationals, great Big Tens, right? Record-setting performances. What have you been up to this summer? What have you been doing?
Honestly, I've just been trying to still wrestle a little bit, but I went and ran a lot of camps, spent some time back home with my fiance. That was a lot of fun.
And shout out to the fiance.
Yeah, shout out to the fiance. Emma, I love you. I hope you're watching. But honestly, I just been living my life for the first time in 6 years.
Man, got your master's.
I got my master's. I got my MBA.
Come on, man.
My executive MBA.
Come on,
I'm
baby.
finally done with school. Yes, I'm a nerd, but that's why we're successful. And now I'm just trying to do some business work with Judd.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to learn from him. So that's something that coaches say is imitate greatness.
Did you get to go on that trip with him?
Yeah, I did.
How was that?
It was awesome, man.
It was
He's
cool.
literally one of the most business savvy people I know, and I just admire his work ethic a lot.
It's great to have someone like that around.
Yeah, and he wrestled too, so like he gets it. And he keeps telling me like the stuff you learn from this sport, if you take it and use it in life, like you could be so successful.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're all successful. We're just workers, and to actually see it in like come to fruition or whatever you call the word, I don't know. I think that's what
Masters in business,
yeah.
not English.
Not English, but something like that. But once you see it happen, then it's like, wow, like I can be successful because I just saw this person do it. So why not? It's cool.
100%, right? And something I talk about with the club kids is like when we're doing like sprints at the end of practice and they're like, Coach, how many more are we going to have to do? I'm like, we could do 5 more. We could do 100 more.
And
it really shouldn't matter.
For real. I shouldn't.
Right? That was a big thing for me when I was in high school and even in college is like not knowing when the end is going to be there. Right? Like today when we were in the sauna, you were like, how much time's left?
You said, I don't know.
Like,
see how tough your mind is.
Don't want to look. I'm not going to look at the time. I'm going to sit here and go until it goes off.
I didn't check it though.
Absolutely not.
Until 1 minute. Because we'd have asked me, and I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't check it.
Right, but that's the kind of stuff I like to do. Like when we're running sprints at the end of practice, like, all right, on the line, it shouldn't matter how many you have to do. That should never be like, oh, I wonder if we're going to do 5 or if we're going to do 10. But shoot, sometimes when we were in high school, if my coach was having a bad day, we might run 20.
Yeah.
We would just do it until he got tired.
That's what my coach would say. He said, we're going to do it until we get tired, until I get tired. I'm like, dang.
He's just standing on the wall with the water. He's never going to get tired.
Nope.
Right, but that's a big thing with that mindset, with that just ability just to get stuff done, be tough, right? Just put your head down and just do the work. because in the end, we're doing it all for a purpose, right? With the club kids, it's like, hey, you haven't been wrestling for months, right? It's time to get back into fighting shape,
right?
And they're like, well, like,
and that
what are you guys doing on the college team? I'm like, these boys ran the stadium today. They all ran the stadium.
Yeah, you want to go run the stadium?
Like we're running 5 or 6 sprints after practice. We're not running up and down all the stairs in the stadium.
No,
right? We're doing certain things to, right, train our body, harden our body, right? Because wrestling's tough.
Yeah,
you gotta get your lungs into shape, but you gotta get your body into shape. That was a big thing I was talking about a couple weeks ago.
And
you come back in your mind, right? When you get into those tough matches and it's like, dang, I'm tired. I was like, well, we've only been going for 6 minutes. You're running that stadium for 14 if you're Blake Cushing, but 20 if you're everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're running up and down all those stairs for 20 minutes. Your legs are going to be pumped. Your lungs are going to be burning. Your mind's going a little crazy.
You're going to want to stop. Yeah, exactly.
Down. But it's like there's a reason that we do the tough things. It's not always just to get your body, get your lungs right. Some of it's just to, when you get in those tough moments, be able to look back and be like, I've done hard things before.
Right.
I've done things that I did not want to do, where I felt like I was going to throw up. I wasn't feeling good. My head's hurt and I'm thirsty. But you just push through it. So when you get into those big time moments where it's like, oh, a little scary right here. Like, I've done hard stuff before. This is nothing different.
Yeah, exactly. That's something my friend used to always say, and I started to use it. His name's Heath Conyer. He would always say, I just find an excuse to win. And I was like, what? He said, why would I find an excuse to lose? I don't want to lose. Just find an excuse to win. I should win because I did this, or I do this, or I'm just going to keep doing this until I get it. Like, just find an excuse to win when it's inconvenient. Like, speaking of which, you were talking about, like, we don't know how many sprints we're going to do. That's a sucky feeling as a kid. But how long did it feel when you were holding your hands last 10, 20 seconds? I don't know how long it was. It felt like forever.
It felt like a long time.
Yeah, it felt like forever.
Upside down, got holding on, like, cannot give up a takedown. Just squeeze.
And you didn't know how long it was, did you? Like, you couldn't see the clock.
I heard Snyder. Snyder was yelling at me. Giving me the time.
You over here broke neck.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. I was like, that was only 5 seconds. Oh, 10 seconds. I was like, dang, that 10 seconds felt like a minute. Just sitting upside down, squeezing, holding on. No takedown.
But that's the stuff people don't see. Like, that's what it takes to be champ. You don't know when it's going to end. You just do it. And then you get your hand raised and you're first champ in, 14 years, something like that?
Something like that.
Something crazy. Like, that's what it takes to be great.
Right. And then right before, and a big part of it too, like, I can't give enough praise to my practice partners, right? There's a reason that Brock was in the finals. I was in the finals. Trelly was in the finals back to back to back, right? Because we go in the room and we battle every single day.
Yeah.
Right. When we get into those goes, like, right. Snyder was calling it JD time. And they're like, oh, it's Lovett time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you don't know when the go is going to end. Sometimes they say, all right, we'll do a 5-minute go. Manny might put the stopwatch down.
Yeah, he'll forget.
We're wrestling live for 5 minutes, and he's over there talking to somebody. Well, soon 6, 7, 8, 9 minutes goes by. We're still scrapping. Are you going to start looking at the clock and say, hey, coach, like, that's time? That's no shot.
Yeah, exactly.
You keep your head down, you stay in the fight, and keep going. The whistle will blow eventually.
Or when they hit you with all right, overtime. Or just the 10 takedowns.
10 takedowns.
Because you know how many it takes, but you don't know how long it takes.
You don't know how long it takes.
And nobody will quit.
Mm-mm.
That's like you said, what makes our team so elite. That's why we had 8 people All-American this year. Like, it's just everybody wrestles everybody. Nobody's scared, and you just make everybody better. It's just more focused than it is anything else.
Absolutely. A big part for me was, like, when I would go out this year, I was thinking, like, yeah, this kid's tough. He's not Antrell Taylor.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I said,
he's not James
I'm wrestling no Liam Cronin. This ain't no Allen.
This kid's not Brock Hardy.
Exactly.
Like, this kid's not going to beat Snyder.
Exactly.
What? Coach Snyder would put up 20 on this kid. And I'm going to get nervous? No way.
That's what Liam would always tell me.
These are people that I fight with every single day, and nobody that I'm going to wrestle can beat them. So why would I be worried about it?
Exactly.
I'm going to get nervous because I'm wrestling whoever.
Yeah, no.
They're not beating Trelly.
No.
This is someone that I wrestle every single day, and they're not going to score on it. He's probably going to pin him in 10 seconds like the Campbell kid.
For real. For real.
Right?
After you pin him in 14. That was so crazy.
Man, I put up 14 points to get a pin in 2 minutes. I'm thinking, yeah, like that belt.
You told him, you said Trelly beat that
10 seconds. It's been a while since I've seen someone get a 10-second pin.
It's been a long time.
Maybe high school, but even then, not really.
It's been a long time. Like
little kids get pinned in 10 seconds.
That was just so crazy to me. Because I was like, oh my gosh, Rich just got the belt, like, for sure. Charlie goes out there.
I didn't even see the match. I was walking off the mat. I was taking off the shoulder brace. I'm sitting there talking to Weeda. He's like, hey, make sure you go get a cool down in. Right, you guys are going to be leaving right after Charlie's
we were getting ready to leave.
UNC. I'm like, okay, yeah. Tweet. I turn around and Charlie's getting his hand raised. I was like, oh my gosh, he's done.
That was
what
crazy.
happened. They're like, he grabbed him and put the kid on his back and pinned him. Like that. Like, what do you mean? They're like, he grabbed the kid and put him on his back and pinned him.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. Real quick too.
And he did it too. Like they didn't even get the match on film. They didn't even video it.
Buddy didn't even know what hit him. He was the same way as me. Like when I told you, I just looked up and I was like, "Oh, I lost." That's what he did. He's like, "Well, what happened?" Those are the losses that hurt the worst because you're like, "Dang, that happened."
Or when you get really ghosted on something.
Yeah, those are embarrassing.
That happened to me at Fargo against Jesse Mendez one year in
really?
the semis.
You're so
He hit Mendez? Not Jesse Mendez. Joey Melendez. It's kind of like Jesse Mendez, but different. Joey Melendez from Illinois. He hit me with like a fake shuck. 360. Didn't even know where he was. Like I spun and he wasn't there and he was behind. I was, whoa.
That's the worst, bro.
I'd never been ghosted like that.
It hurts your pride more than anything.
He just whoop, whoop, sidestep. And now I'm diving, reaching at legs that aren't even there. Oh, where's he at? He's behind. Wow. Then he was winning in the finals too, and then he got stuck by Pat McKee. Oh my gosh. That was the toughest.
Pat McKee?
That was the toughest weight I've ever been in.
Bro, Pat McKee was a backside warrior.
That was on the front side. He won the weight. Pat McKee won it. Pat McKee won it. Melendez took second. There was like 27 kids in that weight that went D1.
That's crazy.
Two national champs.
How old were you?
I was a first-year junior. It was junior 120, Fargo freestyle.
That's crazy.
27 kids went D1. There's like 11 All-Americans, 2 national champs. It was weight was pretty. Stacked.
Yeah, that's tough.
All right, because Melendez didn't pan out at UNC. He didn't really do much. But first place was McKee, couple-time All-American. Second place was Melendez, went to UNC. Third place, Pat Glory, NCAA champ. Fourth place, Michael Kolioko, went to Penn.
He was pretty good.
He was good. I don't know if he did hit the podium.
He was an All-American for sure.
I took 5th. Rayvon Foley took 6th. I can't remember who took 7th and 8th.
Rayvon Foley?
Mm-hmm. I wrestled him.
He was tough too.
He pinned
a 2-time All-American, yeah? Maybe one time. One time. He All-American the year before tough,
I came in. Like,
I remember him.
Cleveland, maybe?
Yeah, it was Cleveland.
Yeah.
It was Cleveland.
No, wouldn't have been Cleveland. Unless he was that old.
I think that was his first time.
I think he All-American at 125. Yeah. I don't know how much.
And then he went up to 33. I remember.
I think it's tough up there.
Yeah.
33 scary. Especially when I was there. Fix, Siriano, DeSanto,
crazy
Sebastian Rivera, RBY, Seth Gross. Bro.
That's just Sammy Alvarez.
I wrestled Sammy Alvarez.
That's what I'm saying.
I lost to him in the Concy quarters of Big Tens.
And that's crazy. You and him did the same thing with your weight.
33, 49?
Yeah.
They had him cutting. So I guess there was no Siriano because it was Alvarez.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Siriano was doing whatever he was doing.
He was doing whatever he was doing. Filming Handsome Tuesdays.
Hey, good for him, though.
Good for him.
That Handsome Tuesday. Wait, isn't today Tuesday?
It is Tuesday.
Shout out
Nick Siriano. Happy Handsome Tuesday, my guy.
Happy Handsome Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, but he wasn't at Michigan yet. He was like taking a break.
He was training with Arizona State, I'm pretty sure.
Because he wrestled at Penn State his freshman year, injury redshirted, then went to Rutgers, won a national title, then was training at Arizona State, but then went to school.
He didn't wrestle there, yeah. Then he went to Michigan. That was weird to me. But
he came and wrestled at Nebraska a little bit too. He came out here for a few days.
I'd love to wrestle him.
Manning was like, "Do you want to be his partner?" I was like, "Not really, coach."
Really? I would have loved
he's crazy. Well, I wrestled him when we went down to Arizona a couple years ago during the summer. We went to ASU to train, and I was wrestling with him there. I would
He's got to be crazy strong.
I was like 150 then, so I was big enough that I was like,
it didn't matter.
Run it.
Yeah.
I remember what he was doing to me when I was at 33.
He was
whooping
me,
bro, whooping me. Because like when you're drilling, he will not let you score. When he drills, it's like live.
Oh no!
It is not like he doesn't let you score like he's playing with you, like giving you like defense. Like he will not let you score. He's 100% the entire practice.
See, that's the problem. Unless it's like Liam and we both agree to do it, I might throw hands with you. You do that. Like I'd be getting mad.
It's frustrating, bro. But when we wrestled at ASU when we were down there, we wrestled the first day And like when I was going over there, like, did you bring an extra shirt, extra shorts? I was like, no. Oh, you might need it. Like,
why?
Like, what? Because he was ripping them, pulling on my shirt, pulling my shorts.
No.
Ripping my pocket all the way open. So I'm like, well, these shorts are garbage. So then day 2 and day 3, I would bring extra stuff just in case. Yeah. But I was big enough then that I was like, yeah, come on, man, run it. I ain't worried about you. He wouldn't let me score the whole practice. We'd be drilling, and he wouldn't let me score a single time. Man, live's coming. We're going to wrestle live.
If you had to choose, who had the strongest grip out of everybody? Because you wrestled DeSanto, you wrestled him. Sure. DeSanto's stronger grip than him?
Different. Because, like, DeSanto would, like, when he would grab, like, his inside tie, he would grab your arm and, like, roll your skin.
Oh, he's getting that skin in there.
Like, roll your skin into it. So he's holding on, and, like, your skin's rolled up into his fingers.
You're not getting out of that.
No, you go to clear it, and it's like, oh, wow, he's ripping it.
Because, bro, I've been seeing marks on people, like, all up here.
Oh, I had marks. I had scratch marks all over my neck, on my chest, on my arms.
That's crazy.
It was crazy. It headbutted me, the whole thing.
That's Iowa for you.
100%. Right? And then once I bumped up to 49, I was wrestling Max Mirren. It was the exact same thing. Less scratches, but more headbutts.
Really? That's what John said. John said he was getting headbutted by him.
Like, I look forward to wrestling, but, like, he's someone it's just not fun to wrestle.
It's annoying.
Because, you know, like, even if everything goes right, it's going to, like, you're walking off the mat, like, oh, my gosh, my face, my neck, like, it's a fight. You're going to go out there, you have to fight him. Right? And, you know, that's not, I'm more slick, do this, wrestle.
Boot scoop.
Yep, hit some ducks, catch an ankle. But no, when you wrestle him, he's coming straight at you the whole time.
Freight train.
Mm-hmm. Head first, running into everything forehead first. Which, you know, it's
a part of it.
It's a hard style to wrestle.
It is.
Right? Good for him being able to do that every single match, year in and year out.
I know that's so hard to be able to make that happen every single match.
Hard on your body.
I respect it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
He won a lot of matches doing it too.
For sure.
I think
he broke a lot of people, bro.
He was only one-time All-American though.
Who?
Mirren. He only hit the podium one time.
John beat him in the blood rounds.
Mm-hmm.
John's first All-American year. I mean, that was so crazy.
How many times did John All-American?
Twice.
Twice?
It would have been 3, but he got the P-Rob infection.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot he got it too.
He got it before Nashville, so P-Rob
got it from SoCons?
Yeah.
And Travis Whitlake got it too in Pac-12s.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy,
dog. He was in the hospital. I was worried about him dying while I'm over here trying to go ready for Nashville. He's like, focus on wrestling. Bro, you my best friend. You about to, like, what? You got kids. I ain't focus on wrestling.
Mm-mm. And that, I don't even understand that.
It's
a 1 in a million disease. And 3 wrestlers got it within 2 weeks.
All right, look, hot take real quick. The lights that you be cleaning the match with don't do anything.
They do not work.
That is why this is happening.
The blue lights walking around
use a mop
saying they're going to disinfect.
They don't do anything, bro. If I put blue lights on my teeth and I never brush my teeth, I'm going to have sticky breath. Like, come on, it don't make sense. Make it make sense.
Man, we'll get more into some of that stuff after this. More Takedown Tuesday coming at you next on 93.7 The Ticket.
MHC isn't new, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered. Specializing in home, apartments, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can also handle your commercial moves as well. There's never fees on trucks, stairs, elevators, long carry, and last-minute booking, and no trip or fuel charges. Also no upcharge on weekends, and they do offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
A lot of businesses say they're family focused, but when tough situations in life arise, the business wants anything but your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, just as they do their customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and a diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
We interrupt this commercial break for an important story.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left at once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2. Attention all Wings fans, Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays enjoy 40% off boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.39 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today, 68th and O or in Williamsburg Village.
Life changes, and sometimes that means changing where you call home. Whether you're downsizing, growing your family, relocating, or facing tough times, you shouldn't navigate it alone. I'm Laura Bonta-Bush with Woods Bros Realty, and I'm here to guide you with all your real estate needs. As wife of football coach Bill Bush, I understand the importance of teamwork and making sure you are supported every step of the way with honesty, integrity, and compassion. If you're looking for a game plan to buy or sell your home, text or call me at 402-525-0843. That's 402-525-0843.
Attorney CPA Joe Cordell.
Hopefully you and I agree that you should do everything you can to save your marriage. Divorce is hard, expensive, and its outcome is usually not all you hope for. However, when doing everything has failed, when divorce remains as your last option, consider Cordell & Cordell as your first choice to help you through the divorce process to a better place on the other side. We've been a partner men can count on for more than 30 years. Let us be that partner for you.
The attorneys at Cordell & Cordell work to help men maximize their role in their children's lives. Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Lincoln area attorneys, a partner men can count on. 402-858-3220. That's 402-858-3220. Online at CordellCordell.com. That's CordellCordell.com. Office in downtown Lincoln. 1221 N Street, Suite 801, Lincoln, Nebraska 68508.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Prashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next opportunity? Nebco is hiring. They're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. They offer competitive wages, great benefits, service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Apply today at nebco.com. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for the Nebco shop. Learn more at nebco.com. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at nebco.com.
With your look inside Husker Wrestling, here is your host, Ridge Lovett, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Takedown Tuesday on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Ridge Lovett. With me today, two-time All-American, Caleb Smith. Man, so what are you most looking forward to for this year, for yourself personally?
For myself, I'm living my dream. Like being able to travel across the world to wrestle. Mm-hmm. That's something that I always dreamed about and told myself one day I would get there. To see it actually happen from what I came from, like, I started in 7th grade. I was trash. Now I'm decent, and I get to go wrestle and travel the world to do it. So that's what I'm looking most forward to. And hopefully, like outside of myself, just the team being successful again. Mm-hmm. I want to see if they gonna beat me and Ridge's team or what. Like that's what I'm looking forward to.
That's one of my favorite things is always to talk about. Like, hey, so like would this year's team beat my freshman year's team?
For sure.
Like that's that.
What do you mean? We're the best team there is.
We did not have Nationals, my true freshman year. We qualified 10.
I still think we would have beat.
We qualified 10. We beat Penn State at Big Tens.
We would have beat y'all.
I don't know, man. We were tough. 25, Alex Thompson by pin. What do you mean, bro? Why are you laughing?
To who?
You.
No. It never been. I've never gotten pinned in
It would have been a scrap. It would have been a scrap.
It would have been a scrap for sure.
33 would have been me and Vandy. 41, CJ Red, Brock Hardy. 49, Colin Purrington, me. 57.
So you wrestle on both?
Well, I would be at 33, and then I would be on this year's team at 49.
You at 33
versus Vandy.
I'm bumping up to clap you.
He's not gonna work. I'm gonna
for sure. No,
too short, not strong enough.
You're never good. What?
Too short, not strong enough. 65, Tofi, Zay White.
Tofi for sure.
Taking Toph over Big Zay White.
Just because
White
he can
200
scramble
pounds.
way better, and I know Zay might get a little tired.
He might get a little tired, but Zay White,
He's a dog. I ain't discouraging nothing against him. I'm just saying, Tofi, like, when you think you got him taken down, you better think again, because...
Yeah, 57, Peyton Robb, Trelly, that's a scrap, bro.
Mm.
That's a scrap. It would have been tight. You're saying this year for sure, but it would have been tight.
Okay, how about
we'll
this?
Give it to national
Let
champ.
the fans, ask them, what do they think?
What do y'all think? 25, Alex Thompson, Caleb Smith. 33, Ridge Lovett, Jake Van D. 41, CJ Red, Brock Hardy. 49, Colin Purrington, Ridge Lovett. 57, Peyton Robb, Antrell Taylor. Zay White, Tofi Minto. Mikey Labs.
Versus Lenny?
Versus Big Len. Oh, the
two Italians?
Man. See, that's
who's the real stallion, though?
Who's the Italian? Who's going to pull out the Rocky
Okay,
Balboa?
that's a good one. Who's the 84?
Taylor Venz. Silas Allred. Taylor Venz beat Aaron Brooks that year, bro. I'm saying we were good. That was a good team. 97, Eric Schultz, Cam McDaniel. Heavyweight, David Jensen, Harley Andrews. It would be a scrap, bro. My freshman year, we qualified 10 for nationals.
That is
we took second at Big Tens.
We took second at Big Tens this year.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's comparable. We didn't have a national tournament. Comparable. We didn't have a national
How many points did y'all score at Big Tens? That's where we do the research.
This year, we set the record.
See?
Man, I took 7th. This year, I won it.
That's a big swing. I want to see what the poll says on this.
It would have been
I
fun.
was at 8th last year, and then I got second this year. I was only in the Big Ten for 2 years.
Man.
I was here for a while.
I was only in the Big Ten for 6 years. That's why I got from 7th all the way to 1st.
Hey, it took a while, but you did it.
Man,
you made it.
It only took 5. I went from 7th to 1st.
That's all that matters.
Made the finals once.
I only made the finals once.
Then I got 3rd fastest pin ever.
Bro, that's crazy.
His body beat.
I went from my last match at Big Ten last year being tech fault to this year being in the finals. 1-point match. That's crazy just to think about.
That's what 1 year in that Nebraska room will do.
That's facts.
2 years. 2 years in that Nebraska room.
Yeah, should have gave me 3. I'm reclassing. Let me reclass.
We have short time left, but what do you think was the biggest thing that Nebraska was able to offer you coming from the SoCon, coming from App State, getting to come to Lincoln, training with Nebraska? What was the biggest difference maker that helps you to find that success that you have?
Honestly, one, I love App State, great program, alumni from there. Literally would not have been here without them, obviously. They helped me out so much. But the thing about Nebraska is they told me this coming here. JB told me this, actually, and I didn't know what he was talking about at first. He said, yeah, excited to get you up here. Like, when I first was hanging out with you at the U.S. Open 2 years ago. He's like, yeah, you're going to be in that Nebraska room. It's a different standard. I had no clue what he was talking about. And I got here and I was competing, and they're like, obviously they expect us to do well, but the support that they give us so that we're more focused on like wrestling our style rather than winning and losing. That was the biggest thing. At my other program, I felt like I was, and this is partially my fault because I was young, I was just so focused on winning all the time. Like I'd be the guy who, I wouldn't. I'd be taking hella shots. But there was a lot of times where I might not wrestle my best because I'm focused on winning. And when I came here, it was like, okay, if I lose, like it's one match, I'm still going to be ranked top 7, top 10. Like, it's cool. But if I go out here and I wrestle my best, I know that they'll never want to wrestle me again, and I'm getting information. Like, I'm collecting data. Man, so it was more strategic when I came here. And there was more purpose behind everything we did versus before I was just wrestling and fighting.
Yep. Just go out there and try to be amazing.
Yeah,
That's all you can do. Focus on effort, attitude, always, baby.
Always.
Manning says it. All right. Well, that was Takedown Tuesday. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys next week. This was Takedown Tuesday on Husker Wrestling on 93.7.